Welcome to Bluegrass Middle School. We're here for the 6th grade boys conference championship tournament. We got 4 teams, 3 games, and only 1 team can come out the area champion in our first game here at 10 o'clock this morning in this 6th grade boys basketball tournament. We're going to have the number 1 seed, Larue County Middle School, led by Coach Trevor Riccio. And on the other side, the 4 seed, James T. Alton Middle School, led by Coach Davey Owen. So we got a good matchup to start off. This is fantastic. Speaking with some of the tournament directors before we got started today, this is something they did not have even 3 or 4 years ago. That's 6th grade boys basketball at these middle schools. Sounds kind of strange and different, but 6th graders for years and years and years, if they wanted to play any basketball, they had plenty of 6th graders on the teams, but they had to play up with the 7th grade if they were going to play basketball in middle school. So here we are now, and through the hard work of some of our area coaches, again, you got to have a lot of volunteers if you're going to be able to have a whole nother team at all of these different area middle schools. And so the league this year, it's only in its 3rd year of playing a full 6th grade schedule. Each of these teams boys teams played a 16-game schedule. And so here we are at the end, the top 4 teams out of 9 teams in the area conference. The top 4 teams are here to battle it out in the postseason tournament. They earned their way here by having the better records in the regular season. So it's time for championship basketball. Very exciting. Again, the more experience these boys get, the better they'll be. That's why AAU programs are flourishing. That's why this 6th grade program in middle school is a really important addition to area basketball. So we're going to see some of the stars of tomorrow competing today. If you want to know who's coming up, who's going to be the stars on the hardwood at the varsity level here in about 4 or 5 more years, they're going to be on the court today. So I'm excited. I'm Paul Gray. I'll be bringing you the action for all 3 games today with Hardin County TV. Hey, how's it going, Coach?
All right.
So I'll be here bringing you the action for all 3 games today for championship basketball. 6th grade basketball rules include a 12-minute half running clock. So a little different than what you'd see in 7th and 8th grade, where you're going to have more of a 6-minute quarters. Again, high school basketball, 8-minute quarters, but 6-minute quarters. I think we're going to announce starting lineup. Some of the coaches trying to figure out exactly how we're running things here. Again, this is a fairly new idea. The 6th grade championship, again, it's been going on for a couple years now, but their coaches are asking how we're going to operate here, and we're about ready to get the starting lineups.
First lineup for JTA, number 32, Elon Hawkins. Number 43, Cameron Poe. Number 12, Stevie Robinson. Number 1, Isaiah King. And number 31, Owen Hood.
All right, for the James T. Alton Middle School Trojans, you've got 32 Eli Cockrell, 43 C.J. Coe, 12 C.T. Robinson, 1 Isaiah King, and 31 Owen Hood to start it off. For Larue County Hawks,
Number 3, Billy Trojans.
For the Larue County Middle School Hawks, our starting lineup includes number 1, Xavier Cruz. Number 23 is Tyler Harrison. Number 24, Bryce Edwards. Number 1, I already said number 1, Xavier Cruz. Where are we? Number 3, Bentley Souls. And number 25, Houston Harris. So we're ready to get underway here. Game number 1 in this 6th grade championship tournament. I want to thank Ron Hartley. He's here today producing for HCEC-TV.
Hey, switch with him, Isaiah. Here we go.
We'll also try to mention our sponsors again. There'll be a little less time for sponsors and reads in this tournament because it's going to move a lot more quickly with the 12-minute.
You'll put them on the right, please. We got the right here. When you finish, put them on the right, please.
Getting some of the warm-up basketballs put away here before we get started. To jump for the initial jump ball is going to be number 12, C.T. Robinson. For the JTA Alton Trojans, number 23 is Tyler Harrison for the Larue County Hawks. Hawks control, but tied up immediately. It was number 43, C.J. Coe, had a hold of it. And so it was initial possession to number 43, C.J. Coe of JT Alton. So alternating possession on the tie-up is going to be for the Larue County Hawks. Number 3, Bentley Souls, is going to trigger the inbound pass here. Looking for somebody in. He's got number 25 in the backcourt. Houston Harris has it. He'll bring the ball up, working against number 1, Isaiah King. Isaiah King providing a lot of pressure. Man-to-man look. Going to have a little bit of a body foul there. A push from King, his first foul.
Watch it. You all right? Now you see how we call it.
Again, Souls to bring the ball inbounds. I'm not sure. Gets it to inside into the post. Double team taken away. Jump ball. Going to go back to JT Alton. So it's number 32, Eli Cockrell, getting in there to tie it up for the Trojans.
Don't leave.
Full court pressure, 2-2-1, trapping pressure here. 31 with it. That was Owen Hood, going to get it to Cockrell. Now number 43, Coe has it, trying to get it over court. King's got it. Cross court, knocked away by 24, saves it. Nice job, Bryce Edwards. And it's going to be Houston Harris pushing the pace. 3 on the way, just short. That was Bryce Edwards. We got a foul on 23 from Larue County. Tyler Harrison, his first, team's first. Isaiah King, number 1, has the basketball. Slowly up the floor, they got to get it over mid-court here. Again, taking their time working it up. And it's a 10-second backcourt violation. Coach Owen wants a timeout here, concerned about the pressure and their ability to get the ball back up the court against the 2-2-1 full court pressure. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapy.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, discount is available. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. We're about ready to get back to action. 9:57 to go. We're scoreless here in the first. Again, the number 1 seed is Larue County Hawks. The 4 seed is the JT Alton Trojans. Trying to get it inbounds. King knocks it away. It'll stay with the Hawks. So Isaiah King, this man-to-man defense that the Trojans are playing, they're creating a lot of pressure. Good screen there. Number 25, Houston Harris, again, is going to run the point for the Hawks here. Gets a high post, great back cut, and it's up and in. Number 1 is Xavier Cruz. He's got the first bucket of the ball game. It was a nice back cut. Again, the full court pressure. King's got it. He's going to get it across midcourt, but be double teamed. It's tied up jump ball. It'll go back to the Hawks there. Again, they're really struggling against the pressure. 2-0 Hawks. Houston Harris again Running the point. It's a stacked look offensively here against the man-to-man. Into the post, number 23's got it. That's Harrison. Tyler Harrison. They get it back out top. Cruz now resetting the offense is Harris. Screen out top. Gets it back to Cruz. He gets to the basket, blocked, out of bounds, and stay with the Hawks. It was number 12, C.T. Robinson with the block. Inbounds here, number 25, Houston Harris. Oh, nice cut. Back door, Xavier Cruz has got 4. He just made a little move to the corner and then back inside. A little bit overplayed by the defense. Knocked away, but King's got it. He's triple teamed. There's guys open against the triple, but it's knocked away. They get it back to Harris, so he'll move it up the floor here. Houston's got it out front. Screen by Cruz, running a 2-man game in the corner. Baseline jumper, a little long by Harrison. Rebound up and in. Number 3, Bentley Souls. So it's a 6-0 ball game here with 7:51 to go in the first. First half, that is. We're going to play half. Trapp is going to stay here with the Trojans. As Eli Cockrell had it, got trapped. Knocked out of bounds, checking in. Number 33, James Partee, checking out. 31, Owen Hood. King's got it now against Harris. Isaiah King, number 1, setting the offense. Cockrell's got it out top. Gets it to 43, that's Coe. Partee gets it back to King, running a motion offense. Both teams playing a man look. King just holding the ball, and it's Xavier Cruz sneaking up behind and knocking it loose. Back tap. Houston Harris gets ahead 24 is Bryce Edwards. In the post, 23, Tyler Harrison. Good cut, basket, and a foul. Foul's on Partee. Team second, his first. Bucket is Bryce Edwards on the back door cut. A lot of nice cuts from this Hawks squad have gotten them good looks. Edwards trying to complete the 3-point play here. Just off the mark, and rebound to number 12, C.T. Robinson. He's going to be fouled. I believe that's 23. Tyler Harrison, his second, team's second. Checking in, number 4 for the Hawks, Murray Hall. And Harrison will check out. 41, checking in Carter Owen. Again, struggling to get it up the floor. 33, Partee has it. King now driving, gonna get to the line. Oh, almost made the left-hand layup. Nice scoop layup. Rebounded 24.
Run, that's your guy.
Bryce Edwards pushing it the other way. Xavier Cruz has it. 5:47 to go. 8-0 Hawks. The 1 seed out in front here. Gets it to Houston Harris. He used up his dribble. Ooh. All right, they said that was just him gaining control of the ball. Goes into the post, number 3, just off the mark. Rebound, save, nice job. That was for Murray Hall with the rebound. In the post, that was number 3, Bentley Souls, who couldn't quite get it to go. Cruz back to Houston Harris. Good motion offense out top. Weave, oh. Edwards thought he had Souls on the baseline, but Souls had cut to the basket. And ball out of bounds, back to the Trojans. Inbound, C.T. Robinson gets it to King. And Partee's got to realize they can't go back. They've got to go forwards here to get it over half court. And timeout. Jump ball before the timeout could get called. It'll stay with the Trojans here. Full timeout called by the Hawks here as the Trojans will have the ball. 4:33 to go here in the first half. 8-0 Hawks in front. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Again, I'm Paul Gray bringing the action today with Hardin County Education and Community Television. Ron Hartley producing and directing, on the camera, doing everything for us today. We got 4:33 to go here in the first half. This is the first game of 2 semifinals in this 6th grade area conference tournament championship. This will crown the champions of 6th grade basketball here in the area. Right now, the Hawks up 8-0, 4.5 to go. Poked loose by Houston Harrison. King recovers. He's got the ball. They've gone to a zone look here, a matchup zone look, it appears. Inside to King. King goes down hard. They're going to call a foul here on Houston Harris. And I think they'll probably stop. They do stop the clock here for an injury situation. King is down, so they call the foul on Houston Harris here. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. So King is able to walk off under his own power, which is good. He's being attended to there. There you go. Very good. So checking in for Isaiah King is going to be CJ Coe, 43. We got 41, Carter Owen on the floor. Owen has it in the post, turns a little too far under the basket. Didn't have a good look. Houston Harris being hounded by, I believe the call is on 41, Carter Owen. His first, team's third. So Owen and Hood were all over him. But this time, Xavier Cruz quickly up the floor, trying to get the ball to Houston Harris, but he traveled, picked up the pivot foot. And so with 3:38 to go, Xavier Cruz will check out. Number 2, Jace Mullins will check in. And Partee, James Partee will bring the ball up. No full court pressure there, up 8-0. It's number 12 with it. It was C.T. Robinson. A good pass inside to, that was C.J. Coe, just off the mark. Did a good job, entry pass from Carter Owen. Quickly up the floor. It's going to be a foul on 41, Carter Owen. I believe that's his second. As number 2 just checked in, Jace Mullins was pushing the ball up the right side.
Davey, that's his second.
Got it.
Looks like Isaiah King is okay and maybe ready to check back in.
Oh, wait, no, you don't. That's
Into the post, number 3, Bentley Souls, looking to try to get back up, guarded by C.J. Coe really tightly. And they're going to call a travel as Coe was all over Souls. So good defense from C.J. Coe creates the turnover. Full court pressure again here. Looking for Coe on the long pass. Oh, nice pass cross court. Just off the mark was 31, Owen Hood. Had an opportunity there on some good diagonal passing to beat the pressure. Houston Harris now with the ball, working against James Partee. Partee creating some good pressure out top. Trying to get started off a screen, but could not find him. So right now, Houston Harris called for a 5-second call. So great defense by the Trojans here. They're down 8-0. But a couple of really good defensive series there for the Trojans. They've got to be able to get something going on the offensive end. And Isaiah King back on the floor. Good news. as 41 Carter Owen will check out. He's got 2 fouls here. Good ball movement with C.T. Robinson to King. King immediately to the basket for 2. So they're doing a much better job now in the last 3 possessions against pressure. It's going to be a foul on Owen Hood, his first, team's 5th.
You got 5 team fouls.
Xavier Cruz is going to check in. Looks like Souls is checking out. So Cruz, number 1 with 4 points to lead all scorers, is back on the floor trying to get it. Oh, wow. Good fortune for the Hawks there. CJ Coe, tough defense. King, but Harris beats King to the right side. Finds Souls. The pressure is intense here. Great steal from number 12. Double dribble as number 12, C.T. Robinson, had stolen the ball, pushed it all the way up, and lost control, tried to put it back on the floor. So now man-to-man full court pressure. Again, you're seeing 2-2-1 trapping pressure. That's going to be a foul on C.J. Coe. That's team 6. 1:30 to go here. I think in the last 2 minutes they're stopping the clock. 16 fouls. Xavier Cruz has it, guarded by C.T. Robinson. Cruz with the left hand dribble, now working the right side. Backdoor cut. Nice cut pass, just a little off the mark as he was trying to find Houston Harris, who had broken to the wing and then cut back door toward the post area. And the pass was just a little bit in front of Harris. Again, full court pressure. That could have been a travel call. Hood's got it, gets it to Robinson. They got to get it over midcourt. They're going to call jump ball as Coach Davey Owen trying to get the timeout call before the tie, but it was tied up. Come on over here, Eli. Eli Cockrell about to check back in. They're going to get him back in the lineup. James Partee checking out. Get it in to Xavier Cruz in the corner. Drive baseline, shot up just off the mark. Good rebound, but stolen away. Edwards' second rebound of the ballgame, taken away by King. Pushing it full court. Knocked out of bounds off of the Hawks. Just a little out of control, a little wild, and knocked loose as the defense was on both sides of Isaiah King there. Cockrell gets it to King. Guarded by Harris. Crossover move to the left post. Hood's got it. Shot on the way, a little high. Off the back, top of the backboard there. Cruz has the rebound, hustling the other direction. Nice dribble dish by Cruz. Souls can't get it to go. Coe with the foul, his second. And that'll send Bentley Souls to the line to shoot a pair. Souls. So C.J. Coe's second foul. Number 3, Bentley Souls will shoot a pair of free throws here. That one's just off the mark. Now they'll check in. Number 21 is Ronan Gardner checks in. Number 41, Carter Owen checks back in. Robinson and Cockrell will check out for the Trojans. Souls second on the way. That one's off the mark as well. Coe with the rebound, and they're going to try to tie him up. He gets it to King. Ooh. Over and back as the pass is thrown from King to Owen. And a backcourt violation there as, again, they try to break the pressure. We've only got 16 seconds left in the first half. And Coach Riccio wants a timeout so that they can draw up a play here for the last 16 seconds. You're in. You can go to your team meeting. You're checked in. Yeah, I guess you're checking in. You can go to your team to huddle. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to Ron Hartley bringing us the action today, working the camera, working production, doing all of it for us today. Also like to thank NFHS, who helps provide live streaming service for our HCEC-TV broadcasts. It'll be Bryce Edwards to inbounds the ball here with 16 seconds to go. The Hawks looking to get one look here. 12 seconds. They've got everybody on the baseline here. Screen coming. He gets past King. In the corner, Cruz, 3 on the way. Good look. Couldn't get it go. Edwards gets the rebound with 1 second to go. They've called a foul, I believe. Nope, out of bounds, knocked out of bounds. And they're not going to reset the clock, even though they should have. They got an inbounds look to Cruz, and he couldn't get it to go. So we'll go in at the half. It's an 8-2 ball game. The Hawks are in front of the Trojans. So Larue County over JT Alton right now. Early in this contest. We've got 1/2 of action to go. Again, 12-minute running clock for these 6th grade basketball games. A little different than what we're used to, but we've got a good first half of action in the books. A few statistics here for the ball game. For the Hawks, who lead 8-2, we've got Bryce Edwards with 2, Xavier Cruz with 4, and Bentley Souls with 2. Rebounding, Bryce Edwards with 2, Xavier Cruz with 1, and Murray Hall with 1. And on the JT Alton Trojan side, Isaiah King with a bucket and CJ Coe with a rebound. And so that is the scoring and the action for this. Again, game 1 of the 6th grade basketball tournament. Game 2 will include Fort Knox Middle School Eagles. They'll be taking on the TK Stone Panthers. That'll happen right after this. Obviously, there'll be a time for them to reset, time for the teams to warm up. But the winner of this ball game will play the 3rd game as the championship.
Hi, I'm Jarrett Cox with HCEC-TV, and I'm pleased to be joined by Sean Rich of E-Town Exterminating. Thank you for being here.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
So, you were telling me before we started that you have been in business for 47 years, and it's been family owned and operated this entire time.
Yes, this is a company that my parents started back in 1976, and I came in the company about 28 years ago, and I've been in the company ever since.
You know, I see your people all the time out working. They're working hard, and they're doing great work to keep us safe from all those pests. And talk a little bit about kind of some of the pest control that you do.
We do a lot of residential and commercial pest control. We do a lot of monthly services that we do on a regular basis. We do termite control, where we put the little green stations in the ground. It's called Centricon. We do a lot of mosquito management and mole management.
You know, mole management, that's not something that I would have thought of that you do. So I'm glad that somebody's out there doing it.
Right.
You need to protect us from those mole men. So you actually used to play sports.
Yes. In high school, I played basketball, and I ran cross country and track at E-Town High School, and then I ran cross country at Georgetown College.
It's so impressive. You know, it's something that I wish I could have done. And the support that you have given us to allow people to be able to not only run track and play basketball, but people to be able to see their kids on TV, and that's such a special feeling.
It's a unbelievable that now that we can watch a lot of these sports. Growing up, we were lucky to have one little picture or maybe a videotape of one of our games, but it's unbelievable what you all do to go out there and to be able to put these kids on live TV and the exposure they get in the community, and we're just glad to be a part of it.
And we're really grateful for your support because without you, we would not be able to do what we do.
Well, thank you.
So if somebody is in need of getting some, whether it's mold management or termite or even mosquito control, which is not something that I would have thought of either. I'm really glad somebody's keeping those pesky things away from me.
Yes.
If somebody needs that service, how do they go about contacting you?
They can call us on our on our phone. It's 270-737-6900, or you can get on our website and we have a contact us, and they can send us an email that way.
And that's muggabug.com, correct?
Yes, muggabug.com.
And like I said, you all do fantastic work. I see your men hard at work here around the studio, making sure that you're safe from all those bugs. And hopefully we don't have to worry about moles, but you never know.
You never know.
Rashawn, thank you so much for being here.
Okay, it's my pleasure.
And thank you so much for watching HCEC-TV. Let's get back to some great sports action.
We're 27 minutes in here, and we're about 2 minutes from restarting and getting into the second half of this first semifinal here in this 6th grade championship tournament. So in our first game here, the Trojans and the Hawks, I think the difference really has been the full court pressure of the Larue County Hawks. The JT Alton Trojans just have not gotten a lot of opportunities. They're having a hard time getting into the front court just to create opportunities to score. And so I'm sure that Coach Owen spent quite a bit of the time there at halftime talking about how are we going to break this pressure, how are we going to be. Now they got a little better at it as the first half went along, made some nice longer passes. There were diagonal passes that allowed them to break the pressure and get a few looks. Isaiah King has the lone basket for the Trojans, coming off of a bad fall and landing on his tailbone on his lower back area. Came back onto the floor, and about 10 seconds into him getting back on the floor, drove to the basket and got a nice left-hand layup to account for the only James T. Alton bucket. So a good take for him. But again, Coach Owen has got to figure out how they can get the ball more effectively up past midcourt. The other thing I saw late in the half was a lot of pressure from this James T. Alton Trojan defense. They're playing straight man defense everywhere. The Hawks have played that 2-2-1 trapping full court pressure. In the half court, they've been a mix. They've been a mix of playing like a 3-2 zone, matchup zone, where they're trapping a little bit, and then playing man-to-man as well. So the Hawks have had some variety in their defenses, and all of it has given Alton a lot of trouble handling the basketball. Now, again, on the other end, Alton's they've played man-to-man full court and in the half court, and they've done a great job, especially in that last 4 or 5 minutes of putting a lot of pressure on the ball, making things really difficult for the Hawks. Now, you did see Alton start to foul significantly there in the end, but that's because of the pressure. They're creating really good pressure, and sometimes when you're putting a lot of pressure on like that, especially man-to-man, there's going to be some contact. There's going to be really good half-court pressure, full-court pressure from Alton as well. That gives us an 8-2 first half ball game here. Good cut, Owen Hood to the ball. He's got it. Eli Cockrell, errant pass. Cockrell had it in the corner. He was looking for C.T. Robinson, who was cutting. It's Cruz, Xavier Cruz with the ball. Working against Robinson. Good pass into the post. Pass back out to Cruz. That was 23 that had it. Tyler Harrison, he had 2 fouls. Souls trying to drive, knocked away by Cockrell, but Bryce Edwards picking it back up. Harrison's got it. A little bit of motion offense. Good defense there from King, but back to Cruz. He's got a 3 look on the way. Just a little short. Souls with the rebound. Trying to get it to Harrison. Out of bounds off Harrison. So Souls got the rebound. Trying to get it to Harrison, Tyler Harrison. They were only a few feet apart, and the pass was a little strong. Double team out top. Good pass to Robinson. Robinson now double teamed. He's going to be tied up. Oh, knocked away. Tyler Harrison has it. It's Edwards now driving, knocked away by King, and Houston Harris will come up with a double team there. That was probably a foul, not called. 23 had it. Harrison, no good. Fight for the rebound, tied up. Possession arrow will stay
When you got there,
with
why
the
didn't you pass
Hawks.
it? Good job, Owen. Next play.
Houston Harris will trigger the inbounds pass. Back cutting, beautiful play. Just can't get it to go. C.T. Robinson rebound, tied up immediately by Tyler Harrison. So Robinson comes up with the rebound. Yeah, it's the same inbounds play off the baseline where, since it's man-to-man, they're just acting like there's a cut to the corner. The Trojan players are overplaying that cut and they're backdoor cutting it. Hood's got it. Again, they've got to get it over half court. They do to King. King double teamed in the corner, looking for help. He's got Robinson underneath. Couldn't get it to go, but foul on Edwards. C.T. Robinson will go to the line to shoot a pair, so good look inside. Isaiah King to C.T. Robinson, and that'll get Robinson had an opportunity, a little under the basket, tough to get the ball on the glass. Ooh, back iron, front iron, but no dice for C.T. Robinson. He's got a second one coming. 9:35 here to go in the second half. 2 12-minute running clock halves in these sixth grade games, and Robinson, beautiful form, knocks down the second. Full court man-to-man pressure here. Xavier Cruz has it, working against C.T. Robinson. Good crossover dribble, left hand into the lane, knocked away, no foul called. King's got the loose ball, and he's pushing it fast up the floor. He's double teamed, trapping every time they get a chance are the Hawks. And they're going to be called a timeout. Coach Owen wanted to get a 30-second timeout as the Trojans are again getting trapped. Every chance that the ball is on the sideline, on the baseline, is getting trapped. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Seeing that I'm seated right near the JT Alton bench, Coach Owen talking to his boys about not dribble, 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 and pick it up. As soon as they pick that ball up, they're trapped and they have nowhere to go with it. And so they've got to keep their dribble alive. James Partee about to check back in, couldn't get in right now. Turned over, Souls intercepted the pass. Harris gets it to Cruz. Cruz working on Robinson here. Behind the back dribble, looking to go left hand. Still out top. Harris comes off a screen, guarded by King. Nice screen, and there's Harris with a bucket, his first. So Harris gets to the basket there in the lane off of a nice screen out top. Hood's got it, 8:30 to go in the second half. Stolen by Xavier Cruz. Harris has it now. He'll set the offense here, 8:25 to go. Coach is imploring him to take his time and set the offense. Attempted backdoor screen as Tyler Harrison couldn't turn and make that pass. Wow, Houston Harris heating up as he hits the mid-range jumper from the left wing, just below the elbow. CJ Coe now, number 43, with the ball, driving, getting to the post, but double teamed in the post. Again, as soon as they pick the ball up, they're doubled. And so the held ball possession arrow goes back to the Hawks. Eli Cockrell and Owen Hood will check out. James Partee and number 21, Ronan Gardner, will check in. And CJ Coe called for the foul. That's his third foul. I believe it's the second of the half for the Trojans. Inbounds again, full court, man-to-man pressure, 7:23 to go. It's 12-3 now. Looks like the Hawks are firmly in control with just 7 minutes to go. Nice job in the passing lane by C.T. Robinson. again,
That's what
the
denied
trouble
looks like.
has
Way to go,
not been on the
CT.
defensive end. This J&T Alton Trojan
Other
squad
side,
has played
Roman.
really hard defensively. Great play by C.T. Robinson, denying the ball with the correct hand. This time Cruz has it. Nice drive. Wow, Tyler Harrison gets to the rim and makes the bucket.
CT.
Count the bucket.
You gotta help, man.
21, Ronan Gardner called for the foul. So Tyler Harrison with his first bucket of the ball game, he'll have one free throw coming. A little short. Robinson fighting for the rebound. He's got it. Under pressure, gets it to King. King pushing the ball up the floor. Finds Partee. Partee, nice pass to Gardner, just off the mark. Robinson fighting for the rebound again. They're going to call jump ball. It looked like Robinson had it, but they're going to call jump ball there, as Gardner had a good look on the pass from Partee. Partee drove, turned. I think if Ronan Gardner would have used the backboard, may have had a better opportunity. Zone look here now. Nope, it's man. I'm sorry, man-to-man look. King driving, double teamed, ball tied up. Again, King got into the lane.
Hey, Isaiah.
Held ball possession will go to the Hawks. It was a held ball.
What's the call?
Yeah. Held ball, possession arrow to the Hawks. Number 4 has checked in for the Hawks. That's Murray Hall. Cross court, nice pass against the pressure. Bucket from 23, Harrison. A couple buckets for Harrison now here in the second half. Eli Cockrell set to check back in for the Trojans at the next stoppage. C.T. Robinson getting around 2 or 3 defenders there. They're going to call a foul on the shot. Robinson will head back to the line. Houston Harris called for the foul. Robinson just off the mark. Last time to the line, Robinson made 1 out of 2. He'll have 1 more coming here. Number 10 has checked in for the Hawks. That's Benton Engel. And Tyler Harrison will check out. And Robinson gets the second, so 1 of 2 on this trip as well. And the score is 16-4 right now. 4:14 to go. Robinson, good anticipation. And the Trojans will have the basketball. They were trying to throw the ball to number 4, Murray Hall. And Robinson was there to knock the ball away as Hall tried to go get, oh, right here, they're open. Oh, boy. Oh, my land. They had 2 guys, I think the Hawks were confused about where the ball was going, and 2 Trojans wide open underneath the basket, and they couldn't handle the pass. So opportunity to score there goes by the books. 3:47 to go here in the second half. 16-4 Hawks in front. Looks like we'll see the Hawks at noon today for that second and championship game. Semifinal number 1. Late stages of the game, and it's Hawks in control. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. Full court, man-to-man pressure. Ronan Gardner against Souls there. Bentley Souls looking to pass it. King knocks it away, and Robinson has it. Oh, stolen right back by number 2, Jace Mullins. Houston Harrison pushing it up against King behind the back to set the offense. King putting a ton of pressure on. And there's Robinson again stepping in front, doing a great job playing the passing lanes, denying the ball, but goes out of bounds off of his hands. Inbounds now, number 4, Murray Hall into the back court. Houston Harris, yeah, that's got to be a foul call there. It's all over. King's all over Harris, creating a ton of pressure, but a lot of hands.
Pressure it.
Double team coming. Great play by Hall to the basket. Wow, he just went away from where the double team came from. Double team came from up at the top of the court. He went baseline to avoid the double team and made the nice floater from the baseline there. Full court pressure. Robinson falls to the ground, looking to get it to Cockrell. It's going to be tied up.
Hey, where are you supposed to go, Eli? Opposite. You got it from here.
5 new players for the Hawks. 2:47 to go. We'll see a whole new crew out here. Got 42, Caleb Townsend. 32 is Devin Seymour. 33, Gabe Hernandez. Number 11 is Matt Doan. And they'll go in with Xavier Cruz, number 1. King's going to drive against Cruz. They're going to call a block on Cruz, and King will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Jim. How many timeouts do we have left?
So Isaiah King at the line. We're in the last 3 minutes. They've stopped the clock here. I know they do begin to stop the clock late in these halves. First one off the mark for King. Nice drive by Isaiah King. He's gotten to the basket a couple times today, once successful, this time at the line. Second one off the mark as well. Cruz will get the rebound. Cruz pushing it fast up the floor. Townsend had it there. 32, stolen away by Eli Cockrell, out of bounds and back to the Trojans. So it was 32 against 32. Devin Seymour for the Hawks, and it was Eli Cockrell for the Trojans. And turnover back to the Trojans here. 2:25 and counting. This King is bringing it up the floor here. No full court pressure with this second group on the floor. And again to the basket, bucket, and the foul as King gets back to it, working against Cruz. Now again, great take by Isaiah King there. And again, he's against the second group. He's actually being guarded man-to-man there by Xavier Cruz, one of the leading scorers in the ballgame. So great take, Isaiah King, to get to the rim, and he makes that one. So King leads all scorers with 5 points today. And again, working against the full court pressure of the Trojans is 18-7, an 11-point game with 2:09 to go. And again, the clock is stopping now inside 3 minutes. 33 to inbounds, Gabe Hernandez. He gets it to Cruz. Cruz man-to-man here is going to work against the pressure. Gets it up to 11, Matt Doan. Doan double teamed, it's knocked away. Scrapped for it on the floor here. Timeout called by Larue County. A ton of pressure for Alton. And a lot of what they're doing right now is what we've seen the Hawks do. It's a lot of very frantic defense. And what's happening is double teams and trapping, and not real sound defense, honestly, because there are people open. There's no real rotations. It's just a trap. And in a lot of cases, these young ball handlers pick the ball up and are unable to find open players, their teammates, and or react to the double team. We saw Murray Hall do a good job, see the double team coming and drive away from where the double team was coming. But most of the time on both sides of the floor, when the double team comes, the trap comes, a little unprepared to handle that level of pressure on both sides of the floor here. And so now this very frantic Trojan defense, creating double teams, creating traps, and creating a lot of havoc. This Larue County Hawks squad struggling against that pressure. With 1:56 to go, down 11, that's why the defense is so frantic right now. So back into the game, C.J. Coe, he'll check back in. Eli Cockrell checking back out. Again, 1:56 to go. It's going to be Caleb Townsend to bring the ball inbounds right here. Got 12, Madden Davis on the floor. They're going to get it to Xavier Cruz out top. Number 1 against number 1. Here comes the trap. Number 45 is in the game, Justice Embry. Nice pass inside. Gabe Hernandez tried to get the shot up, couldn't. King now with the ball. He's got Cruz guarding him. He's got Robinson out top open. He's going to shoot the three himself. Off the rim, no good. Rebound attempt. Coe's got it. Couldn't get that one to go. Robinson has the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on 33, Gabe Hernandez. Robinson leads all rebounders with 4. There's King trying to drive in the lane, knocked loose by Townsend. He had to stop. Coe has it knocked loose by Townsend. King out top. 1:14 to go. They're trying to get into their offense. He's going to drive, take the shot. It's off the mark. There's Robinson again with a rebound and gets it to go. C.T. Robinson with 5 rebounds and 4 points now. 18-9. It's just under a minute now. Townsend's got it. Nice bounce pass, number 12 underneath, and the layup is good. Madden Davis with the score off the bench. So good pass from Townsend to Davis as Cruz and Townsend broke the pressure, and Davis was unguarded under the basket. There's, again, another rebound there, and they're going to call a jump ball there as Robinson had his 6th rebound. King took the shot from 3-point range, trying to make up an 11-point deficit. Only 35 seconds to go here. Xavier Cruz is going to check out. And Houston Harris is going to check in, trying to keep one of their primary ball handlers on the floor at all times here. As Coach Riccio, along with this second group, they get it into Houston Harris. Harris is going to handle it with the left hand, pushing it up the floor. He's going to beat the pressure. 29 seconds. King ties it up, and the Trojans will have the ball. So King and Robinson doing a lot of great work here late in the second half. (20-9), 25 seconds. King looking to drive the ball, trying to find Coe now. Coe will go backdoor baseline. Great pass finding Robinson. And Gabe Hernandez will be called for the foul, his second. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on there. A lot of contact underneath. 16 seconds to go. And just kind of random cutting, but Isaiah King had the ball underneath, couldn't get it. Harris is being mauled under the basket by 3 of the Trojans. They're going to call a foul on, that's on Robinson, his first. .45 to bring it in, that's Justice Embry. He gets it to 12, that's Davis. Knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Hawks. 11 seconds to go, 20-9. The physicality of this game's off to the Trojans. Trojans have it with just 7 seconds. Diagonal pass to Coe, it's gonna go out of bounds. King tried to get it to the opposite block with the one-hand pretty pass, just didn't quite sneak through. But it will be Trojan ball with just 3 seconds to go. Hood's got it, looking backdoor to Coe. On the baseline, shot up, no good to finish the ball game. And that will be the end of semifinal number 1 here in this 6th grade championship tournament. And the Larue County Middle School Hawks will finish with a 20-9 victory in a fun and competitive ball game here. A few stats to finish up this ball game for Coach Riccio's Larue County Hawks squad. Bryce Edwards had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Tyler Harrison, 4 points. Xavier Cruz, 4 points and 2 rebounds. Bentley Souls, 2 points and a rebound. Houston Harris, 4 points. Murray Hall, 2 points and a rebound. And Madden Davis with a bucket as well. On the other side for James T. Alton. James T. Alton, 4 points for C.T. Robinson and 7 rebounds. For Isaiah King, 5 points as well. And so we are finished with semifinal number 1. We'll be back in just a few minutes for semifinal number 2, which will include the Fort Knox Middle School Eagles as they will take on the TK Stone Middle School Panthers.